Shalom, shalom. I want to start off this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the hopeful elect. This quick lesson is going to be getting into a video that I seen, and it's Killer Mike. Killer Mike explains how Black Americans can solve their problems, but the part that I'm going to focus on is the last, what he says at the ending of this video. So first I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to get some precepts that go into it.
Graduate high problems. I told these children, I gave them 5 rules a day. I said, graduate high school, further your education, get a trade of some type, if possible. Do not have children out of wedlock until you're married. The other thing was live below your means and invest in property or stock. Ain't no messiahs coming out the sky. Sorry. Right. The truth of it is we got to take care of us.
So he's saying that there's no Messiah that is going to come out of the sky to save us. And, Killer Mike, he's an Israelite, whether he knows it or not. He may not be one of the chosen if he doesn't repent, but he's an Israelite. He's from the nation of Israel, and he says that there's no Messiah that's going to come out the sky to save quote unquote Black Americans. But and he talks about investing in properties and whatnot. I'm gonna play the video one more time.
We can solve our own problems. I told these children, I gave them 5 rules a day. I said, graduate high school.
Yeah, and that we could solve our own problems, and we know that Yahawashi controls everything. So yes, there are certain things we could, take upon ourselves to solve, but at the end of the day, everything is through the will of Yahawashi.
Further your education, get a trade of some type, if possible. Do not have children out of wedlock until you're married. The other thing was live below your means and invest in property or stock. Ain't no messiahs coming out the sky. Sorry. Right. The truth of it is we got to take care of us.
So, saying there's no Messiah is going to come out of the sky, and we need to take care of ourselves, and that is false, because when Yahawashi cracks those clouds, he is going, first of all, he's coming for his elect, his remnant. Killer Mike is, most likely, part of that 2/3. He just won what, 3 Grammys last week, the weekend that just went by. So Killer Mike, he's of this world. So whether he wants to believe or not, the Messiah, who is Yahawashi, is going to come back and save his people. So first precept I want to start off with is Matthew 24, verse 19. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. The stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Yeah, because with all the nukes and warheads that are going to be going off, because of World War III, this place is going to be, you know, dark. It's going to be in smoke, and it's going to be all all chaos. You know, you know, that's shit's going to be hitting the fan at this time, and it's going to be a very dark time. So because everything that's going on, that's when Yahawashi is going to come back and come for his chosen. Verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So the Lord is going to crack those clouds and be upon his massive chariot, and every eye is going to see him. Everyone is going to see the Lord in his great glory and in his power. And everyone is going to be terrified, because many will not understand what is going on. But even the elect, it says the elect will be scarcely saved. But we're going to understand what is going on. Verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So, sorry, Killer Mike, but the Messiah, which is Yahawashi, is coming back, and is going to and is coming back and is going to save his people. So as much as 2/3 of our people don't want to believe don't want to believe in this, it's going to happen. This is Isaiah 66, starting at verse 15. For behold, the Lord, Yahawashi, will come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. Because the Lord is coming back. He's coming back angry. He's coming back to seek vengeance, and he's coming back with his chariots and with the angels. Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord, Yahawashi, plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord, Yahawashi, shall be many. Yeah, because the Lord's going to be getting down. He's very upset. He's very angry, and in this time, he is while he's coming back to save his people, which is his elect, the ones who chose to follow him, and to put off their old ways, and to believe in him, to believe in the Father, which is Yahweh, and the Son. The Lord Yahawashi is coming back for those people, for those chosen, for not everybody. And he's going to be coming back at the same time to seek vengeance upon this wicked place, which is going to be America, Babylon the Great, that whore. So Killer Mike, whether he's just playing, playing stupid, or or he really doesn't know the Messiah is coming back. Okay, and that is the only way we are going to be able to be saved, is upon his return. Until then, we're we could still have, you know, can still have good jobs and all that shit he was saying that, quote unquote black Americans are supposed to do. We're at the end of the day, we're under the curses. So the curses are always going to follow, you know, us Jakes, regardless of what, you know, of how we try to maneuver within the society. It's always going to catch up to us. So, even though some of us are, doing better than others, Yahawashi needs to come in and deliver us and save us from this place. This is Isaiah 13:5. They from afar, come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, Yahawashi, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. You see the heading, Judgment on the Day of the Lord. Verse 6, Howl he, for the day of the Lord, Yahawashi, is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. Yeah, because everyone's going to be scared, terrified, to see a so-called black man, riding upon a so-called UFO or spaceship and just, wreaking havoc upon this place. Many people are going to be frightened and scared. Read a little bit more of this. Verse 8. I'm not sure if I read a verse, so I'll read it again. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord, Yahawashi, cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. So the Lord's coming back to destroy. He's not coming back for peace. And this is James. I'm going to start at verse 3. James 4:3. Ye acts and receive not, because ye acts amiss, that he may consume it upon your lust. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh? Whosoever there will be a friend of the world is an enemy of Yahweh. So, Killer Mike, he's a friend of this world. He's, a rapper, and, he loves this place. So he doesn't want his mindset is he doesn't want no Messiah to come back and and save anyone. You know, because he's living good on this side. You know, he likes living under Esau, Edom. So he is a, that's his master. That's his master that he likes to serve. And we know what these people that are involved in the music industry, we know what they're all about. So he is an enemy uh, to the Most High. So for him to make that statement is not surprising at all. This is Micah 2. Let's start at verse 12. I will surely assemble, O Jacob, of all thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel. Yeah, that's because when the Lord returns, he's not coming back for the whole nation of Israel. He's only coming back for his remnant, that chosen. I will put them together. I will put them together as the sheep of Bozrah, and the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make a great noise by reason of multitude of men. So, he's going to come back. The Lord is coming back to gather up his remnant. The ones that chose to follow after him and to believe in him. This is Revelation 22, starting at verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work. So, you know, 2/3 like Killer Mike, judgment is coming for them, because they chose to trust in oppression and to live in their wickedness. Verse 13, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and many enter through the gates into the city. So, the Lord is coming. He is telling us this. He's coming, and he's coming quickly. In closing precept is Isaiah 42:12. Let them give glory unto the Lord, Yahawashi, and declare his praise in the islands. The Lord, Yahawashi, shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. So the Lord is gonna, you know, he's gonna cry out. He's gonna be, he's mad. He's been waiting to get back, revenge. Verse 14. I have long time holden my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. So that's power right there. The Lord coming back, with coming back with anger, coming back for vengeance. You know, as he's passing judgment upon this place and destroying Babylon the Great. He's going to That like how when a warrior goes to war and those battle cries, that's what Yahawashi is going to be doing, you know, because he's been waiting. He's been waiting for the Father Yahweh to give him the okay to return for his people, and to seek vengeance upon, you know, the evil that was done unto him when he once was walking on this earth. So Killer Mike, you have no idea what you're talking about, and the Lord is coming back, and he's only coming back for his remnant. So the Messiah is coming back. That's gonna do it all for this video. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, and to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, until the next video, Shalom.